Hello and welcome back to JinWooRecaps. This is my recap for the anime solo leveling. If you enjoy my recaps, please think about subscribing. The anime starts off with a battle 3 years ago amidst the oceans. The battle between hunters and monsters ensued fiercely. However, it proved too great for the hunters, and one by one they started to die. Fortunately, S-rank healer named Byung-gu intervened and healed the survivors. Just then, more monsters attacked Byung-gu, but he was saved by his comrades who then deal with the monsters, while Byung-gu heals the low-leveled hunters. Over 10 years ago, a series of gates linked to another dimension appeared around the world. The other side of the gates were filled with monsters called magic beasts, who were immune to conventional weaponry. Those who have awakened abilities necessary to fight these beasts are called hunters. The amount of magical power contained within hunters determines their rank, ranging from S rank to the lowest E rank. Unfortunately, once their powers have awakened, hunters can't level up any further no matter how hard they try.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Now in the present, we see a man named Kim chatting with a guy named Park about a raid they are about to enter. After which, our protagonist Sung Jin-Woo arrived and is greeted by everyone. Park is confused on whether Jin-Woo is famous, to which Kim says it is the opposite. Kim says Jin-Woo is nicknamed the weakest hunter of mankind, as Jin-Woo almost died on a pathetic E-rank gate. Kim states whatever raid Jin-Woo participates in is considered easygoing. However, as they are talking, Jin-Woo heard everything.
Emotional damage!
Jin-Woo then meets a girl named Juhi who is a friend of our boy. Might develop into a girlfriend, but the chances are slim. Very slim. Juhi asks what happened to Jin-Woo's face, to which he says he got hurt in the E-rank raid. Juhi and Jin-Woo chat, and Juhi says Jin-Woo's team is selfish for not bringing a healer. However, Jin-Woo says he is the only person hurt, and it's his fault he is very weak. Their chat is cut short as the raid begins. The leader of the raid introduces himself as Song Cheol, and everyone heads inside. Jin-Woo wanted to give it his best, but he could only afford a pathetic knife with barely any magic power in it. However, our boy motivates himself and steps forward into the gate. On the other side, we see Chairman Go, just finished a meeting with the administrators. Chairman Go talks about how the administrators complain dungeon breaks are a problem, but they still want the resources that can be collected from the dungeons. It seemed logical to the chairman as hunters' means of living is selling the resources. The chairman also reveals silver stones collected from high-ranked beasts and mana crystals can be used to create more powerful gears and weapons for hunters. Jin-Woo fights impressively in the raid and manages to get a silver stone. He is happy to see his achievement, but suddenly, another monster attacks him from the back. Jin-Woo fights back with great technique, but his knife breaks and is stabbed. Just in time, Park comes and saves him, and Juhi tends to his wounds. Later we see the dungeon boss defeated and everyone were collecting their loots. At that moment, a NPC hunter named Kang found a tunnel to another area. The leader Song informs they will have to report cases like these to the Hunters Association. However, the others feared they will loot the resources for themselves. They then took a voting and decided to explore it. They enter the cave and reach a room where there are weird, creepy statues placed around. Jin-Woo and Juhi witnessed a statue that's bigger than the rest and are creeped out. The others found a passage which says, "Revere the God, praise the God, prove your faith to God." As they finished reading, the doors closed and everyone freaked out. A guy tries to leave, but as he touched the door, a statue near the door slashed his ass away. Everyone peed their pants at the sight, as the speed of the statue is not of an E rank.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Jin-Woo asked everyone to get down, as the huge statue straight up shot laser beams. Jin-Woo reminisces that he has been at death's door since he became a hunter. However, the only thing he was able to do right was observe every situation. Jin-Woo was able to warn the others in time due to his observation. My boy might have the Sharingan.
Nice.
They all then decide not to move and think what to do next. The leader chants the passage again, and Jin-Woo realizes they have to complete it to survive. Jin-Woo states this dungeon has its own rules. The first amendment was to revere the god. Jin-Woo realizes that huge statue is the god here. Jin-Woo tried bowing, and the statue stopped its laser beam. Jin-Woo then asks everyone to bow facing the statue. Everyone is relieved the god stopped attacking, but the statue smiled and got up.
Oh, hell no!
The second amendment is praising the god. Jin-Woo is clueless when one of the hunters tries praying. However, he gets smashed, and they all run for their lives. Jin-Woo realizes there are instrument statues, and tells everyone to stand at the instrument statues. The hunters reach the statue and it started playing a music. Jin-Woo barely makes it to one, but loses a leg in the process. The big statue then activates an altar. The third amendment is to prove your faith to God. The leader asks if Jin-Woo has any idea. However, Kim states a sacrifice is needed, and asks the leader to sacrifice himself. The leader agrees, and stood in the altar, to which a flame lit up. Jin-Woo took a closer look, and asked the rest to join the circle, to start the ritual. After that, blue flames light up, and the door opened. The statues began moving closer to the circle, and Jin-Woo asks everyone to keep eye contact with the statue to stop its movements. It worked, but one of the girls couldn't take the pressure, and ran out the door. The door closed slightly when she left. Everyone started leaving and the statues moved closer to the circle. At last, only Jin-Woo, Ju-hee, and Song was there, and the door was nearly closed. The leader asks Ju-hee and Jin-Woo to leave, but Ju-hee's leg gave out as she used too much mana healing Jin-Woo's leg. Jin-Woo then asks Song to carry Ju-hee out, to which the leader hesitates, but eventually does. The doors closed, and the statues attacked Jin-Woo. Jin-Woo tried defending, but is hurt bad. As he is about to die, Jin-Woo states he doesn't deserve this fate, and wishes for a second chance. Afterwards, we see a pop-up which says, "A secret quest has been completed," and asked if he wished to be a player. He then pressed yes, and the screen turned black. Later we see Jin-Woo wake up in a hospital, with his severed limbs intact and healed. He is visited by the Hunters Association, and they explain Jin-Woo might have undergone a second awakening. Second awakenings are rare but possible to some. However, when they test Jin-Woo's mana, it's still surprisingly weak.
You serious?
The guys leave, and Jin-Woo realizes the guys could not see the pop-up, and tries it out. Later his sister Gina arrives to check on him, and Jin-Woo asks a few questions on games, and Gina leaves. Afterwards, Jin-Woo sees a daily quest pop up with a timer and a penalty, if it is not done in the given time. Jin-Woo takes it lightly, and decides to ignore it. However, as the timer ended, Jin-Woo is transported to a desert with monsters, and runs for his life. After 4 hours, he is transported back to his room gasping for air, when barely managing to survive. My man has godly stamina to run 4 hours straight.
Damn!
The pop-up shows he completed the penalty quest, and is rewarded. The next few days, Jin-Woo does the daily quests, and receives ability points which can be used to increase his strength, speed, and more. He also receives a random loot box after every daily quest, which usually gives him useless item. Surprisingly, he received a key to an instance dungeon. Jin-Woo anticipates it's to make him stronger, and heads there. Jin-Woo enters with a plan to leave if there's trouble, but realizes he can't leave once entered. He decides to venture further, and realize he is in another dimension. He encounters a few goblins who attack him, but our boy is able to keep up with the goblins, and manages to kill them. Jin-Woo realizes he has gotten stronger.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And suddenly a lichen wolf appeared and attacked him. He tries guarding with the knife, but the wolf breaks it with ease. Jin-Woo is scared, but pulls it together and displays his strength with a barrage of punches. However, the wolf didn't get damaged, and continued to attack him. As a last resort, Jin-Woo tries opening his inventory to find the raid leader Song's sword. Jin-Woo then uses it to kill the wolf with a single strike. After that, Jin-Woo leveled up and realized the other abilities increase by 1 point. Jin-Woo then searches for silver stones, but it is revealed he could collect items instead, to sell in the store. He is unable to buy items from the store as he is low-leveled. Jin-Woo tries deciding what he could do next, but suddenly, more lichen wolf appeared to challenge Jin-Woo. Jin-Woo mans up as he already knows the feeling of death, and charges at the wolf. Jin-Woo then starts enjoying the fight, and kills all the wolves. He levels up a lot, and somehow manages to get a teleportation stone to leave the place earlier. However, Jin-Woo decides to go in further, and kills more beasts easily. The beast's name color has now changed from red to white. Jin-Woo realizes he has gotten strong to a point where the beasts were no match for him, and that red signifies the beast is strong. Jin-Woo clears all the monsters and levels up as much as he can, before facing the boss of the dungeon. He heads down, and is surprised by the monster he is facing. The monster's name is Orange, which signified it's on par with Jin-Woo. Though he fights the monster, he is thrown around and barely manages to stay out of its mouth. Jin-Woo tries slashing the serpent, but it's protected by its hard scales. Jin-Woo is enraged he is still not stronger, and attacks more fiercely. At last, Jin-Woo chokes the serpent until the scales cracked, as he upgraded his strength ability the most, and kills it. Jin-Woo acquires a dagger made of the serpent's teeth, and has leveled up. Jin-Woo states the dagger is stronger than the sword he was using before, and leaves the dungeon. The next morning, Jin-Woo is discharged from the hospital, and we can see he has changed to a Giga Chad. Later we see, Jin-Woo receives a call from his landlord regarding his rent. Jin-Woo is given time as he is flat broke. Jin-Woo decides to join raids to earn money, as he has gotten stronger and meets up with Hwang Dong-suk. Hwang Dong-suk informs Jin-Woo doesn't need to participate in fights, and asks Jin-Woo to carry their bags. It is revealed they need a minimum of 8 people to enter the gate, and Jin-Woo is the 8th person. Hwang also tells he won't get any loots, but will be paid a sum of 2 million yen for being present. Jin-Woo thinks the deal is too good, but as they're talking, a D-rank hunter named Yu Jin-ho arrived. Jin-Ho tells he will be with Jin-Woo as they have the same role. Jin-Ho brags he will keep Jin-Woo safe, to which Jin-Woo is annoyed. They all head inside and reach a place with multiple tunnels. Jin-Woo anticipates its insect-type monsters, and everyone panics. However, as everyone is guessing where they might attack from, Jin-Woo uses his Sharingan, and tells they're coming from above. A heated battle ensues, but the team is well coordinated and kills the monsters. As everyone is collecting their loot, they find insects with bite marks and remarks, there could be another magic beast. Jin-Woo feels something's not right, and is on guard. They continue further, and arrive to the boss room, where they found mana crystals worth billions. The team plans to split it evenly, and says they will have to excavate the crystals, before defeating the boss. However, one of the hunters informs he left the excavating gears back. Hwang decides to gather his team to retrieve it, and tells Jin-Ho and Jin-Woo to keep an eye on things. However, Jin-Ho is scared they're leaving them alone, but Hwang assures them the boss has eaten and won't attack unless threatened. Hwang and the others leave, but one of the hunters uses his magic to close the entrance to the boss room, trapping Jin-Woo and Jin-Ho. They both realize they have been betrayed, and Jin-Woo reminisces that some hunters tend to use weak hunters as bait. The boss awakens, and Jin-Ho tells Jin-Woo to take cover while his legs are dancing. However, Jin-Woo asks Jin-Ho to stay back, and fights the boss. Jin-Woo states he is level 18, and that he has to get stronger. The battle starts, and Jin-Woo is shocked by how hard the exoskeleton is, and tries finding a weak spot. Jin-Woo manages to find a weak spot. However, his stamina was running out. Jin-Woo then uses a speed-boosting skill to dodge the attacks, and lands a clean strike on the spider's head. Unfortunately, the spider's head was hard, and he retreated. As Jin-Woo tries again, his stamina depleted, and is sent flying. Jin-Woo was about to be crushed, when he used his daily quest reward, Full Recovery, to save himself, and land a clean strike on the spider's eyes. He then releases a barrage of strikes, which has poison and drain skill to kill the spider successfully. While Jin-Woo was amidst the battle, Jin-Ho is shocked at Jin-Woo's speed and skills, and gets scared of Jin-Woo. After the battle, Jin-Ho started calling Jin-Woo Big Brother, as Jin-Ho is terrified on what Jin-Woo is. At that moment, the hunters who betrayed them arrived, and thought Jin-Ho managed to kill the spider with his gears. Hwang threatens Jin-Ho to kill Jin-Woo, but Jin-Ho is not a bitch, and faces them. However, Jin-Woo is attacked by the magic hunter with a huge blast. Jin-Woo receives an urgent quest, asking Jin-Woo to kill Hwang and the hunters. Jin-Woo states only the strong could survive, and thinks the system wants him alive for a reason. Jin-Woo then goes on a rampage, and kills all the hunters with ease. Later, Jin-Woo and Jin-Woo meet, and Jin-Woo requests Jin-Woo to join 20 more raids with him. Jin-Woo informs he wishes to become a guild master, which requires a minimum of 20 raids. Jin-Woo states this could be a good business model, as everything in a dungeon has monetary value, and can help Yujin Company excel. Jin-Woo is the second son of the company, and bribes Jin-Woo with 30 billion yen to join. However, Jin-Woo refuses and leaves. On the other hand, we see Huang's brother, plotting his revenge against Jin-Woo and Jin-Ho. The next morning, we see Jin-Woo and Gina exercising together. However, Jin-Woo realizes the daily quest was counting, even after the required amount. Jin-Woo tests to see how far it goes, and it caps out at double the normal daily quest requirements. The daily quest changes to a secret quest, and Jin-Woo is rewarded a key from the blessed random loot box. He analyzes the key, and finds it's a gateway to the demon castle. He also finds he could find the ingredients to an item called Elixir of Life. Jin-Woo hopes it could cure his mother, who is in a Cinderella disease, and enters the new dungeon. Jin-Woo anticipates it's an S-rank gate, and finds a 3-headed Cerberus. Jin-Woo uses his dash skill to slash Cerberus, but it hardly does any damage. Jin-Woo tries his skills on Cerberus, but it has no effect, and he loses an arm. Jin-Woo gets a warning on his health, but unlucky for him, the Cerberus activated its rage status, which doubled its stats. Jin-Woo uses full recovery skill, but the speed and strength of Cerberus is too immense. Cerberus then plays with Jin-Woo like he's a ball, but Jin-Woo manages to stun the dog and hides. Jin-Woo tries to escape using the teleportation stone, but Cerberus attacked him, and he lost it. Jin-Woo realizes he could buy healing potions, and heals to 800 HP. Jin-Woo remembered the potion he got from the serpent boss, and uses it to get a 20% boost for his stats. Cerberus rage status depleted, which prompted Jin-Woo to attack. Jin-Woo finally deals some damage, and manages to kill it with a strike to its eyes. My boy might have a thing for eyes, I guess. After the fight, Jin-Woo received another key and realizes it's for the gate Cerberus was protecting. He also received the formula for creating the Elixir of Life and leaves, to come back stronger, as his ass will definitely die if he goes in now. Later we see Jin-Woo meeting Jin-Woo to talk. Jin-Woo agrees to go on the raids, but states only the two of them will clear the dungeon. Jin-Woo states 8 people are needed for a C-rank dungeon, to which Jin-Woo asks Jin-Woo to hire people like Huang did. Jin-Woo agrees, and they make a deal. Later we see Jin-Woo receiving a notification for a D-ranked dungeon raid. Jin-Woo hesitates but takes it, as he wants to level up and get stronger. As Jin-Woo arrived, he met the hunters who left him on that fateful day. It seems they all got the same notification and arrived. They all were ashamed to see Jin-Woo, as they sacrificed him, but the moment is interrupted when a few hunter convicts arrived. However, a person from the Hunters Association informed the hunter convicts can reduce their jail sentence by participating in the raid, and also assures them a B-rank hunter named Kang Taishik will keep an eye on them. Kang was also one of the people who visited Jin-Woo after the incident. Song is given the permission to be the leader again, and apologizes in behalf of everyone to Jin-Woo. They all then head inside, and deal with some beast. They find 3 tunnels, and they all go their separate ways. It is revealed that the Kang was offered to kill the convicts for their injustice, as they pushed a girl to suicide. Kang kills the convicts mercilessly, but Kim and Kang had seen the sight. Jin-Woo hears a scream, and finds the convicts, and Kang killed. Kim survived, and Joo-hee heals him. Kim apologizes to Jin-Woo from his heart for what he did, and dies. Kang reveals himself, and states he likes killing people more than beasts. Song asks Jin-Woo to stay back, while he takes Kang on. Song showcases his excellent sword skills, but is defeated. As Kang made the final blow, Jin-Woo intervened and saved Song. A powerful battle ensues between Kang and Jin-Woo, which shocks both Joo-hee and Song as Jin-Woo has gotten stronger. However, it seems they both are matched in speed. Jin-Woo talks about how the system wants Kang dead as well, in the form of urgent quest, and does the Op Goku warm-up. After, Jin-Woo uses his dash skill to slash Kang's face. Jin-Woo overpowers Kang, but Kang uses a rare stealth skill to vanish, and deals a fatal blow on Jin-Woo's leg. However, Jin-Woo uses full recovery, to which Kang was surprised. Kang then attacks, but Jin-Woo predicts Kang's move and uses his killer intent skill. Kang was stunned, and Jin-Woo pierced Kang with the dagger. Afterwards, Jin-Woo kills the dungeon boss off-screen and meets with Woo Jinchul, who also met Jin-Woo after the incident. The Hunters Association came to know of Kang's misconduct, and asks who managed to kill him. Song and Joo-hee take the credit, but Jinchul doesn't believe them. Later, Jinchul warns Jin-Woo that Hwang's brother, an S-rank hunter, is after him and Jin-Hoo, for surviving while Hwang didn't. After that, we see Jin-Woo and Jin-Hoo preparing to enter a dungeon. Jin-Hoo introduces the people who will wait for them outside, and we see Gina's friend there as well. Jin-Woo uses a stealth stone obtained from defeating Kang, and gains the ability of stealth. After Jin-Woo and Jin-Hoo enter, while everyone waits outside. After some time, the group chats. It might take longer, but Jin-Hoo and Jin-Woo finish the raid an hour earlier. Everyone is baffled, and they all head to the next raid. Jin-Woo and Jin-Hoo complete many raids, and collect many valuable loots. Jin-Woo manages to level up to level 40, and receives a job change quest. Jin-Woo heads far away from civilization, and activates the quest. A purple portal opens, and Jin-Woo heads inside, in hopes of getting stronger. However, he remembers he did not complete his daily quest, and promises to complete it after. On the other side, many S-rank hunters head to Jeju Island. Jeju Island was the island where something mysterious occurred, and the hunters try and explore it. Jin-Woo confronts medieval knights, archers and mages, and manages to kill them. He gains a few armors that boost his stats and are invisible. Jin-Woo arrives to a room, where he finds a warrior named Igris. He states Igris is colored red, and is much stronger than him. A powerful battle ensues between Igris and Jin-Woo. Jin-Woo realizes the strength gap in them is too big, and tries increasing his speed. Unfortunately, Igris was still able to manage Jin-Woo, and sends him flying. As Igris is about to land the finishing blow, Jin-Woo grabbed and pushed the sword away. He then takes his dagger out and stabs Igris's eye, which stuns Igris. Jin-Woo pushes Igris to a wall, and releases a barrage of stabs to Igris's neck to end him. Jin-Woo received many rewards in Igris's helmet, which boosts his physical stats. However, as Jin-Woo thinks to himself if the quest ended, portals open, and more armored knights appear. The system asks him to survive as long as possible, but Jin-Woo is overpowered by the sheer number. Jin-Woo is confronted by his past, telling him he will always be the same, he never changed. But as he is about to die, the system transports him to the penalty zone, as he did not complete his daily quest. Jin-Woo restores his stamina, and levels up by killing the monsters. Jin-Woo buys a new knife, which deals extra damage to armored beasts, and prepares for the fight. He also activates the ruler's hand rune stone, and gains the skill used by Igris. He is then teleported back and finds out the mages have been summoning the soldiers. Jin-Woo manages to kill the mages and finishes the quest. Jin-Woo is analyzed thoroughly, and given a job of necromancer. Jin-Woo hesitates but agrees, and undergoes a cool transformation. Jin-Woo gained skills like shadow storage and extraction, which means he can call upon the shadows of the deceased. Jin-Woo gives the word arise for activation of the skill, and extracts the soldier's shadow. Jin-Woo then tries summoning Igris, but Igris refused twice. It seems extractions can fail if the opponent is more powerful than you. Jin-Woo then asks Igris to serve him instead of a long-gone king, and tells him to use his blade for him. Jin-Woo then speaks the word arise, and Igris was successfully extracted. Jin-Woo gained an army, and the anime ends there, but I'm sure Season 2 is coming soon. So subscribe and hit the bell to not miss out. And please see these videos. Please, I beg you.